So you want to take on the Eye of Cthulhu. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take the Eye of Cthulhu, the Eye of Cthulhu, by showing you some tactics and loadouts to make the boss bow before you. And it won't require you to have 1200 plus hours or balls of steel. That's just me. As a side note, we are going to be doing this on Master Mode, so this guide will also be valid for Expert and Normal Mode. So the first thing we're going to need is a face-smashing arena to show the eye what's up and dip our balls into its mouth, to let it feel our sweet, sweet superiority. We're going to go with the long line arena. It's long and strong. The next thing we are going to want is some different buff potions to shove down your gullet to make things a bit easier. You're going to want your go-go juice, your ow stop hitting me serum, your gotta go fast slurpee, your can't stop won't stop soda, aka Kool-Aid, your you can't stop me energy drink. We are also going to want to grab all the heart crystals we can to max out our HP for an easier time. Now we're going to cover loadouts. We're going to be picking some of the best gear we can get up to this point, but no jungle items, because that's cheating. For the melee class for weapons, we have a couple options, but we're probably going to want to stick to things that have projectiles. So the Star Fury and the Ice Blade are the go-tos. Unless you want to mix it up with some boomerangs, but they're a little more difficult to use. So I would recommend using the Trimarang. So in the end, we aren't losers, so we're going to be using the Star Fury. And the best option for armor at this point is the Ancient Shadow armor, but we don't have time for that shit, so we're going to be using Platinum armor. Now let's move on to the ranged part of the guide. For the little blasters like myself, ranged or magic is the go-to. So for ranged, you can choose between guns or bows, but at the moment, without entering the jungle or destroying some shadow orbs, we can't get a gun, so we're stuck with bows. There are a couple of things that you can do to up your range damage though, such as grabbing an archery potion or trying out some different ammos. We have 3 available to us at the moment, with Jester by far being the best for this fight. For ranged armor, we're going to be using the Fossil armor or the Platinum armor. The Fossil armor comes with a 20% chance to save ammo, but the Platinum is probably easier to get at this point. Next up is magic. If you suck like me, you probably won't have the Thunder Zapper at this point, but it is the best option. Besides that, you can pick up the Ruby or the Diamond Staff for a second best. As far as armor goes, if you're patient and want to raid around, you can pick up the Mystic Robe and the Magic Hat from the Traveling Merchant, but we aren't very patient. So we're going to stick to crafting the Diamond Robe. And if you were lucky enough, you could have gotten a Celestial Magnet on a Sky Island, which would also come in handy here. Don't forget your Blueberry Blaster, your Magic Mojo, and your Power Juice. And also try to make sure you've stocked up on mana crystals from Falling Stars. Time to summon up some skill with the Summoner class. If having all your little minions doing your bidding and hiding away like a little bitch is what you like to do, Summoner is for you. I love it. It's my favorite class. You're going to want to grab the Vampire Frog Staff or the Flink Staff for this fight. And as for whips, our only real option is the Leather Whip. Also, the Flink's Fur Coat is a must-have for early game Summoner. Pick up some summoning potions if you need them, and then you're ready to go. Before we get into the fight, we're going to cover all the accessories that I used on every class, excluding some of the ones that I showed earlier. All of these are for movement speed and mobility, but they're pretty much a must-have for the fight. You're going to for sure want the Hermes boots, the Cloud in the Bottle, or its equivalent, the Fledgling Wings, or the Shiny Red Balloon, and if you want to go real fast, you're going to want the
Magiluminescence.
Okay, now time for the fight. I'm going to break it down here real quick. What you want to do is make his health equal 0 before your health equals 0. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let me be a little bit more realistic. So in Master Mode, the Eye has 4,641 health and has 2 phases. In the first phase, the Eye slowly moves towards you, easily dodged by running back and forth in a straight line and jumping over it when you get to the ends. Even though this phase seems pretty easy, you want to make sure you don't let the little suspicious eyes overtake you. So make sure to clean them up as you go. In Master Mode, second phase starts at 65% health. The eye transforms, spawning many suspicious eyes, and then starts to dash at you more rapidly. At the beginning of the second phase, after 3 short dashes, he'll do a kind of rapid dash, I would call it. To dodge this, I would recommend just keep running in a straight line. And as the phase goes on, he does it faster and faster, and more times in a row. And that's pretty much it. You may get hit a couple of times in that last little bit, but by then, if you've dodged most of his attacks, it shouldn't really matter. And if you got potions to boot, you're looking good. So now that I've taught you how to defeat the Eye of Cthulu, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave a comment. Let me know if I should make another one. Thanks for watching.